think it'll know its way past?
Hi, James. How are you today?
I've been better.
Better, huh?
Here's the old shop. This is the old blacksmith shop. Look at this.
All right. Just like old times here.
You noticed?
What?
Just flop it up and throw it in.
This is if anybody wants to know where I got my forge starting.
Right there.
This is how I start my forge, just like you, James.
Yeah.
You take all the little odds and ends stuff and build a nice little
Spot
yeah.
in the spud reel. That's what it looks like.
Burnable.
Yep, burnable.
What do we got for
Right. There was some in a box that just right there. I don't know how old they are.
Let's try it, see if we can get this started.
There you go. Look at that. They haven't figured out how long we're at it.
I don't know what that is, but it doesn't want to burn.
Well,
Yeah, but
there. That's up. Okay. Well, what happened to you? Somebody didn't like it. That's why. Sure you don't want another one. Anything to get it going. I got junk that's scattered around this yard. It's
You throw all that on there?
yeah, what little bits of this.
Yep, throw it right on there. You know what we don't have, James?
What?
We don't have a slack bucket. For water. That one's not gonna work.
Might as well use it for something.
Alright, we got some water.
We found a lot of those.
Where's your cutoff tool for this end, though?
Yeah, there's a lot of them in there.
Old leaf.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, we could.
You get behind me here. You think these old buckets, there used to be some chisels.
Well, there's some plenty. That's a good one.
That one will work.
Giving away packs past my butt. basically it's about the same thing as in town. But, no, that's not it.
Alright, watch out.
I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here, I'll get rid of this. Unless you want it. I don't know what you want. But anyway. I'm gonna run up and put it in the garbage. How far are you going?
It's coming. Ooh. Got.
There goes my
I
foot.
use the old hand crank one. Brings back old memories. All this is bring back old memories.
All that there.
This is where I actually first blacksmith was in this shop with this man, James.
Isn't that a scary thought?
You've always, as long as I've known James, he's always had enough metal to do whatever you wanted to in here.
Making a lid lifter?
What?
You doing a lid lifter?
I'm just gonna do the head of one of the ram's heads. That's it.
Okay.
Except this one is getting particularly worn. you got there, James? Little pry bar. It's like.
There's a good that somebody around here did it wrong and right, which I the thing about it is it's already got rust and all kinds of. You just think you said, oh yeah, there's the old man.
You alright, James?
Oh, I'm getting closer and closer.
You're not even sitting on the seat.
There's a little bit on the back.
It has the same shaped head, but for a handheld one.
Mm-hmm.
These are these rock tools?
Well, I don't know about that, but that's where they usually got trouble. Let's get this out here. Really smack it.
I don't want to smack it against the anvil.
Oh, you don't have to. I wouldn't like to have to.
Yeah, interesting tool.
Oh yeah, here's another one. you'll get lucky and don't have to do anything.
Yeah, actually, I just have to round that off a little bit, just like that'll work.
Oh, Russ.
That's pretty cool. Looks like,
Oh, beat all the heck, yeah.
looks like an old sheetrock hammer.
Do that too. Oh. Oh, boy. that baby. Whoa.
Hang on,
I can't hold it anymore.
don't touch it, G. It's
Oh,
hot.
I don't want to do it. He's coming. I don't have 24 million pounds to hold it up.
Oh, I went the wrong direction. Now he's got two eyes.
That's gonna be about cleaning up the back and
Was she?
yeah. I says, you shouldn't worry about it. I got pants clear body up. So you guys gotta be in a real good place. Yeah, my pants are right here.
like they used to, huh?
Well, there's things, but it's not the right things. Looking at Wilton device, or are you gonna do something
What?
that?
Oh, the vices out there? Yeah, I can use that for sure. All right, James, look what we got.
Hey,
The old ram's head.
the old here's head. Here.
Once upon a time, I learned to do this from you,
Oh,
to make these ram's heads. That was from you. That was a James Reimschiissel specialty right there.
Nah, they're alright. Kirsten hasn't called me yet. Once Kirsten comes out and she says,
Time to
"You're
go.
ready to go," and then I know it's time to go.
You're lucky. Isaac, he's a character, though. I really don't know how to handle him.
Yeah. When he's determined, he can figure
Oh,
some
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
out.
Don't pull the back end out of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, there's always one or two. There's about 400,000 pounds in the front of that.
Yeah, but the anvil doesn't hold it as nicely.
Looks like something blowing around.
Looks like you had to clean the shop out to even work.
Yeah, we had to move some stuff out so we could use the forge. Haven't done that in a long time.
What do you work for now?
So far, it's way less stressful, and
Oh,
I don't have the troubles. Yeah, I don't have all the stress, which is super nice.
no, yeah.
Yeah, I like not having all the stress.
You might have a heart left by the time you reach 70.
Actually, I don't think I see it.
Right, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Won't have high blood pressure, won't have...
The stress is definitely, I mean, not to have all this stress is,
It makes a lot of difference.
yeah, it definitely is, it makes a big difference.
Just like even that's them damn greenhouses. Shit that's going on today. I told the girl, this place I always said years ago was going to make me start drinking. And the one day the lady did bring me a pint of Jack Daniels.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she says, I didn't know if you were kidding or serious. And I said, well, I'm just kidding. So I gave it back to her after a week. And then she kept it in her car for about a month, and her husband borrowed her car and was like, what's this all about? Well, at least it's not open, honey.
That's funny.
Well, one thing or another.
I thought, oh, probably put it on the disc and disced it up in the field.
Drop it en route.
You know, and I thought, no, I didn't leave it on the disc. Never do that. No, it was in the garage, and there in the one box with all the shovels and picks and everything else was my grease gun, because I had to grease the slide on the garage door.
Okay.
And I'd already bought a new gun, Jeremy. And I knew that's what had happened. I put it off, and I no, I need one. But it was a cheap
There's
one.
one
It was
around.
$20, so I got two of them now. That one Mark left me was a piece of junk.
Well,
My brother.
considering what it is.
I still got his waterbed frame and everything in there. I guess that'll go up in a torch.
Never know.
How come you don't cool it in oil?
Yeah, this is petroleum. Same stuff, right?
Yeah, I use good.
It's smoking James out over there. I was trying to cool it down just a little bit so that it wouldn't burn.
Oh, okay.
So isn't an oil quench a lot different than a water quench? I mean, it hardens it harder.
If it's a carbon steel, yeah.
That's what I was
Hard
thinking.
carbon.
Yeah.
This is just a piece of mild, so
Oh, yeah.
it's not a big deal.
But I mean, if you're building a knife,
If you're doing a knife,
you
then
want an oil.
well, it depends on the steel, but
yeah.
but most steels are gonna be
Carbon.
they're gonna be one that'll be through an oil quench. There's some steels that are actually air quench. You just take it out of the forge
And let it hold
and
it
it'll
cool. Yeah.
cool in air. Then there's some that are water quench. You do need to put it in water.
I'm just thinking about that. No toasty. Yeah, you're jumping. Takes a while to bring it down.
There you go. Yeah, it was still really good.
Water warm. Still.
Oh,
Your
there
water
we go.
warm. Dutch oven covers lifters, huh?
Well, half of them. I didn't do the other end, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to do the ram set. Yeah. That was what I
Makes
made
it
that one a
hard.
while ago, but I just made that one today.
Yeah.
James is the one that taught me how to make those.
Yeah. Wild guy.
Once upon a time.
A couple of little kids around.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me forge. That was good. Brought back a lot of memories. This is where I first learned, James, was here in this old blacksmith shop. Hand cranking the same blower.
Don't you have a forge?
Yeah. I mean, I forge off at my house, but I have a little.
Oh, you're just.
I have a little blower, and it
Oh.
just sits there and runs the whole time,
Oh.
and it draws pretty good. So there's a lot smokier in here than I remember it.
Could be the wind that's blowing around. I don't know.
Elementary hammer swings on hot steel was in this old shop. So.
No, we had a guy that come in. He's not.
Little bust. Put it on Facebook.